Today's video is going to look very different from what you normally see here on the channel, and that's because this video contains only one single game, but it's the game of a lifetime. It's absolutely insane. You guys have to see this. Let's talk about the deck. Before we break this deck down, I do have to give a huge shout out to one of our community members, Koo, for the idea today, because Koo actually was in our live stream recently and actually mentioned to me that I should revisit my Abzan exile list that we posted not too long ago, because we got some new toys from Phyrexia All We Won that I haven't tried yet, and it actually makes the deck so much cooler. If you guys aren't familiar with this list, it's Willowgeist meets Lion Sash. If you guys don't know, Willowgeist gains 1/1 counters every time something leaves our graveyard. And then the Lion Sash gets 1/1 counters whenever we exile something from a graveyard that's a permanent. So if we attach the Lion Sash to the Willowgeist and we start to exile with the Lion Sash permanents from our own graveyard, we're going to be getting 2 1/1 counters every single time we do that onto the Willowgeist. So of course we need to be able to mill things. So we've got things like teaching a Kirin, we've got Shigeki. Both of these fill up the graveyard, as well as the Restoration, Liliana, and Tyvar. Tyvar is one of the new cards that Koo had mentioned. This is a great fit for this build because obviously it's -2, can mill cards, but then also bring creatures back from the graveyard that fit the 2 mana or less build, which this entire deck does. And I actually threw in here a Skrelv because Skrelv's might, this thing is nuts, because if we get a really big Willowgeist with trample, we can actually just give it protection, get right through for the win on the attack. We have ran into our biggest issue being like soldiers and mono red, things that go fast. So we do run a full play set of Gix command for not only lifelink, but to sweep the board if we need to. And then we did go ahead and change out Saris Paragon for Conduit of Worlds, because Conduit of Worlds has a lot of replayability from the graveyard. Every single turn, we can be bringing back some permanents from the graveyard if we need to, if we run out of cards to play in hand. Now the mana we've also updated as well. We got a bunch of these Hideout Overlook cards because they sacrifice themselves to find a basic land, and then we can replay them with the Conduit of Worlds every single turn, which in turn pumps up the Willowgeist, and we get to find the mana that we want. So we got a lot of basics in this deck, so we don't run out of those as well. This deck was incredibly fun, and honestly it feels pretty darn good, but there's a little bit of a caveat to this video. Here's where things get weird. We did not play in Mythic rank today because I tanked my rank trying out another deck, a Naiad aggro deck. Absolutely sucked, and I kept playing it and trying to build onto it, and I kept tanking my rank. So I decided, let's go into a standard event today. Let's play out 7 games, see how it does. I'll show you guys the results. Well, the first game took so long. It's only one game in its entire video. Wasn't able to continue this standard event any further because it is getting late, and I had to get this video out to you guys today. And yeah, so it's a very interesting game. It's not in ranked, but it is in a standard event, so the opponent was definitely very competitive, and this game was absolutely insane. You guys are going to want to see this, so we'll jump right into that. But before I do, if you guys don't already know, we do typically post videos 5 days a week. So if you're new here, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe. All that stuff helps out an absolute ton. And be sure to stick around to the end, because I do have a little bit of an announcement about next week's schedule. It's going to change up quite a bit, so you're going to want to hear that, and we'll see you at the end. Peace out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing an Abzan exile deck that we've played in the past, but we've got some serious upgrades to this thing. It looks really good, but we are playing it a little bit differently today. We're playing in a standard event, believe it or not. Let's see, Broker's Hideout. Opening hand looks really good. I definitely think I can keep this, but yeah, we're playing in a standard event. And the reason I'm doing this is because we absolutely tanked our rank in Mythic at this point, trying to do different things that just weren't panning out. So we tanked the rank, and I don't really care to play any more Mythic rank. So let's just have some fun, man. Let's play in a standard event and see what goes on, because I haven't played in an event in a long time, and I think it'd be kind of fun to see how many wins we can pick up. All right, so they exile that. That's actually pretty brutal. I will actually go, well, yeah, I guess it's Shigeki, huh? We got to go find some swamps here for Liliana. I was worried I was going to see a blue land come down there. So we're up against full-on control decks, a control deck here, which not very fun. We're not really built for a control deck, more of a aggro mid-range style lists that we want to kind of be seeing here. I think we try to resolve this, but it might get hit with the Make Disappear. All right, cool. No priority holds. Love that. So no 2 mana counter spells from the opponent. Now we can get back a Shigeki, which is very nice. All right, so we might be seeing from the opponent here. Wait, hold on, wrong one. We might be seeing from the opponent a Mind Splice apparatus, which would be a bit of a bummer, I can't lie. All right, let's try it. We didn't see a 2-mana lockdown for priority hold. There's a priority hold here, but again, I think it's for the Mind Splice apparatus, to be honest. I do have Gix Command, which is nice because that'll be helpful against their win con, which is typically going to be the, you know, the White Sun. Sorry, my allergies just kicked up, of course, because I started recording. I don't know why that happens every time, but... All right. Wandering Emperor, sure. Now, of course, I am just assuming what our opponent's, you know, running right now. No guarantees on the fact that it's going to be a Mind Splice deck, but we'll see. We shall see. I do have a pretty solid hand here. I just wish I could get the Liliana out at some point, but right now struggling to find any swamps. Which I will say, this deck's biggest weakness, I think, is its mana. To be honest, we've struggled to hit our mana in the past. This is actually huge if they actually mill me out. Please mill me out. Yes, dude, that was a huge mistake on their part. We've got the combo, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the combo. I don't have a black source still, though. Wow. All right, so we're gonna get the dream team, is what I call it. We're gonna get the dream team into the battlefield. Bring this back in, activating the Willow Geist abilities. And let's go get another white source. White is going to be the priority right now, so we can exile things with the Lion Sash. And we pass the turn back to the opponent. What you got for me, man? All right, so seeing Jace makes me think this is an entirely different game plan than I originally thought.
Guards, to me.
Because you definitely don't run planeswalkers, at least that many planeswalkers in a deck that's running Mind Splice apparatus. You know what I mean? It's definitely not what I intended. Initially, thought it was going to be. All right, so they mill themselves. Smart, smart. All right, they mill themselves to draw a card. They lose a Strangle, 2 lands, nothing big. They're looking to deal with the Lion Sash. I am worried about the way they deal with our things. Obviously, Strangle's fine, but like March and other exiling effects, not going to be good for us to see. All right, let's go ahead and activate the Lion Sash here. We're going to go to our own yard here to maximize the abilities of our creatures. Nice, we find a black source. That's really good. I think what I'm gonna do here is play the Tyvar. The opponent looking at some sort of priority hold. I don't know what could possibly be triggering that, but all right, that triggers the Willow Geist again to go off, which is great news. And then Tyvar's ability to mill 3 here. We guarantee ourselves at least a Willow Geist, which is awesome, but I would like to get a Might. Yeah, it was wishful thinking, but you never know. Okay. Now, reconfigure onto the Willow Geist here. And then we exile another card from our graveyard again, and it's got to be a Broker's Hideout. Well, that's really good. That's okay. I guess we'll take the opponent's land here. It doesn't. It kind of shorts us on 1 counter, but it's not that big a deal. All right, what do I want for sure to be dead here? Probably the Jace, right? And then we'll attempt to kill the Wandering Emperor too. All right, we're having a pretty good start here. Sweepers are obviously problematic, but I do have Conduit, so I could end up getting stuff back slowly over time. Plus I have the Liliana coming out next turn, which we can start throwing some stuff into the graveyard. Who knows, maybe we can ult a Liliana, that'd be sweet. But I do have to imagine the opponent has some sort of you know, sweeper. I don't know why they thought they were gonna block with that 1/1 there. Obviously they missed out on the trample.
A minor setback to Phyrexia's plan.
A braid, that is not good. At least I can get it back with the Shigeki. But man, that was not ideal. A braid is a solid answer. Holy. By the way, we are in a standard event. I'm probably going to show you guys just a handful of the good games, and then we'll show you the results at the end, because we obviously won't be able to squeeze all 7 games into this video. It would be way too long, I believe. So I hope I have enough time to play the whole standard event. Actually, it's pretty late. It all depends on the matchups, I guess. These types of matchups are going to take forever, but all right, I would really like a Skrell's. Okay, that's fine. That goes exile though. Bummer.
What a grand fight.
Yeah, a Skrell would be really nice. All right, we don't need 2 of these things going off at the same time, but I'm really bummed out about that. 1, 2. I'm really bummed out about that conduit, man. That stinks. Okay. Okay, we'll do it like so, and that'll leave us enough mana to do the Shigeki stuff. Send these 2 in. No need to send the other ones in. They're going to be good blockers for us in case something, you know, goes awry, but hopefully no Wandering Emperor. That would be a really big bummer, but you never know. If they Wandering Emperor away the Willow Geist though, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Lion Sash is still on the field, so that's something to be happy about. All right, they chump blocked the right one this time. All right, a braid on the Lion Sash. Bummer. Very solid though. Very solid. At least we got another braid out of their hand. That's good. That's 2 down. We, you know, only 4 possible, so gotta imagine we're pretty good on that. All right, let's do this. Get 1 card back. Definitely the conduit. Okay. Let's see what they like less. I'm gonna try to resolve Liliana first because I want the conduit to resolve, right? More than anything, because I can bring Liliana back with the conduit, right? So I'm gonna throw out the Liliana and see if they want to make a counter on it. If they do, because they're afraid to discard, great. Then I'll just play the conduit. So it's kind of my line of thinking at the moment. Okay, it hits. Now let's get a card out of their hand to narrow down the chances of them hitting us again with a counterspell. And they see the conduit, so there's really no reason to hide it or act like they don't know what's going on. But I will start out with ooh, they dropped a Wandering Emperor. They gotta have another one, right? There's no way they threw that away. All right, let's send these both in. Willow Geist might die here. Wow, so you're telling me this last card in hand was more important to the Wandering Emperor, huh? It's gotta be a counterspell. It's gotta be. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. I'm not walking into that. You're telling me it's... Oh, okay, it's probably that was that. Okay, I probably should have played it. All right, fair enough. We're gonna be left with 1 spirit token. That's a bummer. That's fine though. I have, you know, like I said, Liliana's gonna do some serious work for us here over time. Conduit's gonna help bring things back over and over again. This should work out pretty good, I think. All right, what do we want to come back this turn? Like, what would help us? Like, do we have to minus Liliana? I'm trying my best to avoid that situation, but I don't think I have an option here. And then the way they tapped the mana there, they didn't give me... Oh, I didn't have any greens to give. Okay. So it's got to be a Sash coming back. Yeah, a Sash has to come back. So we are definitely going to minus here. We'll play the Sash. Oh, we can't play the Sash. What am I doing? It didn't matter. Okay. It didn't matter either way. We couldn't get anything back from the graveyard. I forgot that we had just played Conduit of Worlds, which does count as a land, as a play. So if you guys don't know, the Conduit of Worlds is pretty confusing. So you can only play one spell essentially an entire turn. So if you play the Conduit of Worlds, you can't actually activate it right away like I just tried to do. It counts already as being played. So there will be nothing coming back. So it didn't really matter. I wasn't going to be able to do it either way. I didn't have any plays in hand, so not really a misplay, just miscalculation, that's all. I really wish I had Tyvar back, man. Tyvar was gonna crush it. I already know it. Man, I wish I could have got that last card out of their hand, though. I would have felt a lot better about this game. You know, just their ability to create that 2/2 every time is going to be really hard to beat. It's going to be very hard to beat. I really wish I could bring back our sweeper, but the sweeper wouldn't even help us, would it? Huh? Shoot, what do we do, guys? What do we do? Guess we could do this.
One of your friends has to leave.
That's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. Doesn't exactly help us a ton, but at least it kind of, we go net even there. Let's go ahead and get a white source here, because once we get the exiling going, it's going to be nice to have a lot of white sources for the Sash. All right, so the opponent gets to discard some cards and draw, though, which is a bummer. Let's see how many cards they discard here. If they do 0, we're in trouble. I'd really like to get Liliana plussing, but what a game this is turning into, huh? Okay, that sweeper with the... Dang it, dude. I really wish I would have played out my my conduit the turn prior. It didn't really matter. It just... I thought for sure they were holding a counter spell, man. Alright, so they're looking at the conduit. They send it away. Instead of creating a token, I'll take that. I'll take that. Gives me a turn to just play my hand out here and then just plus Liliana. I'm totally fine with that. Oh yeah. I definitely believe that was a mistake. Let's get this in. Let's do this. Come on, Tyvar, 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 Tyvar. Dang it. Okay, we get our choice though. Definitely gonna take the Sash here. The opponent has some sort of interaction here. They've got a card that's definitely castable, so I don't foresee Liliana getting a hit here, but we'll see. Yep. Surprise, surprise. All right.
Run away. You'll be safer.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Okay, so we'll reconfigure this here. All right. And we will say go. Here's where things get really interesting. What do they do with the Emperor, and what do they do with... Oh, man, this is gonna get weird. This is gonna get weird.
Watch for intruders.
All right, why does the opponent have a stop here on the upkeep? Don't know why that'd be the case. This is not how I wanted to start out the standard event, by the way. I thought this would go a lot quicker. This is actually going to take up most of the time here. Which I guess is okay, but it just... Wild first game, huh? Alright, Fable the Mirror Breaker. Okay, so they still had stops on. Why are they... Do they have full control on right now? That's kind of weird. Guess they're trying to be very, very careful, but... Drawing out the game quite a bit. Here we go. What they do with their Emperor and their Wanderer is going to tell us a lot about what, you know, their game plan is here. All right, they plus up the Samurai to do what? Attack Liliana? I can replay Liliana from the graveyard. Is that what I want to do though? Or do I want to minus then replay it and minus again? Probably that, right? So let's make a block. Gosh, man, it's really going to slow me down though. Ugh, it's gonna slow me down so much. Do we let this slide? I feel like I need the Willow Geist. I really don't know if I let this go or not. I really don't. Because I really need the Willow Geist to keep popping off for me. I'm gonna let it go. I don't love it. I don't love it. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I don't love it. The Eternal Wanderer, you know, if it bounces my Willow Geist, that'd be so annoying. All right, so be it. All right, let's go to my graveyard here. All right, let's go absolute smash mode now.
You're coming with me.
The only thing left is the card in the opponent's hand, and it's just that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, we might be able to pull some craziness off here. Let's see. We play this out. We mill out some more cards. All right. Now we just go absolute ham bone right now. Let's see how big we can make this thing. My graveyard. Going ham bone. Let's go. 1. Do I win here? Maybe. I don't think so, though. 1, 2. 3. 4. And 5. This will force them into some blocks here, which is great. Yeah, we take out this, right? All right, this will force them into some blocks. Actually, it might not, because we probably just want to swing through and take out these planeswalkers, right? If I go face, that's 14 damage, right? So they have to absorb some of it. But if they block with the 2/2, that's not enough. The 3/3, not enough. So they have to block with the 4/4 guaranteed. But then the Eternal Wanderer just blinks this and resets me, and I can't have that. So let's just shut down the Eternal Wanderer. I think that's the most important thing to do right now, because they can double up on the blocks here from the Willow Geist and not die, and then they can blink with the Eternal Wanderer, and that would just absolutely reset everything, and I'd be super bummed out. So let's just do it like so. Willow Geist is going to get exiled from the Wandering Emperor, but we replay another Willow Geist from the yard, and the Lion Sash is already pretty big, so we can kind of keep it rolling. Shouldn't be too much of an issue.
You are not much of a roadblock.
I think that was the only thing we could do, to be honest. So we got one more Willow Geist, 2 more Willow Geists in the yard, so we can bring those back. We just got to hope the opponent doesn't find one more, you know, kill spell or a way to deal with the Lion Sash. That'd be a bummer. All right, a land is perfectly fine. Totally fine. Oh, what a card. What a card. Sorry, I got a little excited. Let's go. Let's go here. Okay, so Shigeki for, let's see, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 mana. Or just want to do that. I don't know. Two cards. Three cards. So it's 1, 2, 3 cards. One, 2, 3 cards. Auto pay. Okay. Willow Geist. And then I'm gonna try to get them here with a little bit of a trick. This might backfire. It might backfire, it might not. And even if it backfires, it's not really a backfire, right? We're gonna try to attack into the opponent with the Lion Sash with 1 mana open. And what we're doing here is we're hoping the opponent blocks with the 4/4 and both 2/2s, thinking that they have 8, you know, killing the Lion Sash. But then I'm gonna activate its ability 1 time to well, they could create a copy of a thing too. Is that worth it? I mean, yeah, I honestly think they might fall for it. This is kind of gutsy, I'm not gonna lie, but we have a way to bring stuff back. So, and if they do kill us, we have Gix Command too. So, I mean, we got a lot of really good plays here. I'm just hoping they fall for this little combat trick because we have 1 mana open to pump this up to a 9/9. I hope they block with exactly 8/8. That would be perfect though. This could be a little ballsy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they create another 2/2, or it's a 3/3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's gonna make things awkward. They definitely are gonna block with at least 9 power on this thing. We'll see. Yeah, they're blocking with at least 9 power. All right, it didn't matter anyways. They went even harder in the paint. Okay, we definitely kill you first, you last. Done. Exile. And we take out as many as we can. That kind of clears the board out, which is nice. I will take that of all things. I mean, that's not the best, but I will take it. I have a sweeper now in hand. I've got a few other spells. This is good. As long as Willow Geist is on the field too. That's the main thing, right? Willow Geist is gonna have the trample. That's where we're gonna see our win con come into play. Plus, I can bring back the Lion Sash every time. And what's nice is I can just reconfigure it onto the Willow Geist and immediately swing in. So it should be enough, but who knows?
We've got the edge in this.
No shot, dude. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. What in the world, man? All right, at least now they can't blink 2 at a time, right? Pump up the Willow Geist. All right, I just wish I could play the Sash, but I can't. So instead, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. They sacrifice. We do some 1/1 counters here. Could have brought back my Lion Sash, I guess, is another route I could have taken there, but this should be fine. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't anticipate that. That's a bummer. Okay. That is a big bummer. Shoot. Okay. I did not expect that. Okay, that was a bummer. I should have. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't think they were gonna do that. But the board's looking pretty healthy now. We have 2 conduits down, so if the opponent wants to blink, they're not going to get any value really out of that, so that's fine. I would imagine they're going to -4 with the Wanderer, though, which is so annoying. The fact that I got to deal with that thing all over again is brutal. Now, I wonder how 2 of these actually works. I've never actually had 2. Choose a target on that permanent of your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate this one. Okay, so you can't stack these. That's a bummer. I was thinking maybe I can get 2 spells from the yard, but it's not how that works. At least I don't think that's how it works. Bummer. I can't believe they drew another Eternal Wanderer, man. Out of all the things they could have drawn there, Eternal Wanderer, man, what are we doing? This might be the only game we play tonight, man. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to complete this standard event, being as late as it is, because I gotta edit this thing. Alright, the opponent draws a card instead of creating a creature, which is, I mean, I guess kind of good news for us. Alright, they're definitely not -4 then with the Emperor, which is awesome. I'll take that all day. Absolutely take that all day. All right.
Thank you for your help.
That's a really good card. It's a really good card. I really don't know what the right move is here, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know what the right play is here, but I think it's gotta be this, right? All right, so we milled 3 cards. Gotta be the Lion Sash. No ifs, ands, or buts. Lion Sash all day. No lands left, huh? Yeah, there's no lands left in that color scheme. Yeah, we're out of lands. Out of basics altogether. All right, well, this is still, I mean, obviously worth playing. So we send this out. The mana they chose to tap is absolutely crazy. Okay. We could have, you know, gotten at least 1 more exile off, but instead, it's not going to be the case. All right, we go here. We definitely start doing some exiling here. Go to my graveyard first. We got to grab some permanents here. You got to go. All right. And I hate to do it, but actually, you know what? I can take these because these don't actually matter anymore. All right. And we got 1 more hit here. 1 more hit. It's got to be Tyvar, right? Yeah, Tyvar. All right, cool. All right, and then we send everything through. Is that enough, though? Probably not. But we got to try, right? Actually, send lethal damage here. Well, they can block 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. We're sending 19 through, meaning 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. Dang it. That'll have to do. All right, let's go ahead and exile non-creature card from a graveyard. We'll get a 1/1 counter. All right, let's go here. All right, so if they want a -4 on the Eternal Wanderer, at least it'll die. So that'll keep them off of the sweeper, which is nice. I think, dude, craziest game of my life. I'm not gonna lie. One of them for sure. One of the craziest. All right, so we're taking those out all day long. They take a lot of damage, it looks like, which is crazy. Or they're gonna save the Wanderer. We'll see. All right, they save the Wanderer. They go down to 1. Absolute madness. All right, end our turn. And the opponent's definitely going to, you know, -4 here. We can definitely agree on that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We have to I don't know what we're gonna do here. But we gain a boatload of life. The opponent is on 31 cards to our 17, so we're definitely in a lot more trouble of getting milled out than they are. And they do run Jace, by the way. That's something we got to remember. But we're left with the Lion Sash of all things, which is great. Just unable to get the Willow in and give it haste right away, which big issue. Wish we could give it haste. The abilities of creatures have haste, but not actual creatures themselves, so it doesn't really do anything for us. I definitely think I made a few missteps during this game, but I don't know. They draw a card. That's pretty ballsy. Not creating a blocker is pretty crazy. Strangle, okay. And Flame Blessed Bolt. Okay, that makes sense why. But you kind of exposed yourself if I can't find stuff here. All right, so we're definitely going to send this away. And we're going to get back. You know what we're going to do? GG's. GG's, my friend.
There's that second wind.
Doesn't really matter how we do this. Doesn't really matter. We have options. I'm taking this option. We could have brought back the sash though too. We could have done a lot of things here, but we were gonna give hexproof and just get through for an attack here. But man, what a game! Oh my god. Okay, so let me I mean, we might as well. It's the only game we're playing today, but let me explain what was gonna happen there. We had the might. My first instinct was to give this ability to get through without, you know, being blocked, and then on top of that we could have brought back, you know, the ability to get a sash and just pump it to the moon and back to do whatever we wanted. But I chose the Liliana, make it clean, easy, get rid of it, send it through. Less likely to make the most mistakes. So GG's on that one, man. Holy cow. So just so you guys know, I was intending on playing an entire standard event, but I've got to edit this video and I will I'll let you guys know how it did. I'll let you guys know exactly how it went down. I'm sorry. I wish we could have gotten you guys a lot more games with this deck to show you guys more matchups, but hopefully you guys can see the value in this deck a little bit, and you know, a little bit of a different video. I hope that's okay. But yeah, GG's, and let's break it down. That'll do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this game today. I normally say games, but hope you enjoyed that game. Absolutely insane. And we've got a lot to cover here on the back end. I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to try my best not to ramble too much here, but next week things are going to be a little different. Just for the 1 week, we're taking next week off. There won't be any videos all next week. And it's very strange for me to say. I don't like saying that out loud. I really want to make videos for you guys, but if you guys don't know me very well, I know a lot of you do, but if you guys don't know me very well, I do have a full-time job. I am married. I have 2 kids. Things are pretty hectic in my life. I'm absolutely grinding myself to the dust here at this point, getting these videos out to you guys. We make most of our videos over the weekends, and then we try to edit them throughout the week and post them. But things have been getting a little tough on my mental, and not being able to hang out with my family on the weekends has been really tough as well. There's a big, a lot of big events happening this weekend, especially my son's birthday, and we have a party and stuff. So I just know I'm going to be really busy this weekend, and instead of trying to absolutely kill myself, which I know I will end up doing, I do it quite often, and getting myself depressed and all down and stuff, I'm just gonna take this week off. We're gonna take a little mental break, reset, and then when we come back the following week, new cards will be coming right around the corner. So it should be a good time to just get right back into it, buckle down, and things will go right back to normal. So we'll get the grind going. I'll still be playing Magic this week, probably getting my rank up a little bit, trying to grind it because the rank's gonna reset probably today. So I hope you guys understand. My apologies. I know we've been absolutely killing it with the support and cruising along, and I feel really bad for halting that, progression, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, because again, I'm kind of going cuckoo here a little bit in Magic these days. So I do need a little bit of a break. There will still be a live stream next week on Wednesday, so be sure to show up for that, because we are doing viewer battles against you guys. We're still going to get that 2-hour stream in. I still enjoy that a lot on Wednesdays. It's one of my favorite times of the week. So be sure to stop by there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't even know if there were misplays in this video. I'm sure there were plenty. Games that long tend to be very complicated and convoluted, and I'm sure I didn't make the most optimum play. So take it easy on me in the comments if I did, but I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. It means the absolute world to me. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I am gonna enjoy my break, and we'll probably get a pack or a box of cards too for the members only. Do probably a pack opening video at some sort of time this week on my free time. So that'll be nice to be able to do that with no stress either. So yeah, appreciate you guys for making it to the end. Thank you so much, and a huge shout out to the Marty Mob. If you guys don't know, the Marty Mob is the membership program on this channel, so they help support the channel monetarily, basically sponsoring me. So thank you, huge shout out to you guys. It means the absolute world to me, and it helps so much more than you might know. So thank you for being a member on the channel. I do appreciate that a lot. And again, I will have a box opening video specifically for members only coming soon, I promise, probably in the next week or two. So be on the lookout for that. But that'll do it for me, guys. We'll see you on the next one in 2 weeks. I know, sad day. Till then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.